Adam, Swansea, walk us through it.
Well, you can say that twice we went behind and we come back. So there's a bit of fight in the team there. But I mean, the goals we conceded again. I mean, listen, we look more in a game than we've done obviously for the previous 14. We could have been 2 or 3 ahead in the first half. And then in the second half, within 30 seconds, we could have been 2-1 up. Dembele breaks through, and I just don't know how he doesn't score, to be honest.
Yeah.
But that's that. And then again, we go and concede. And then in 95th, I think it was, minute equaliser from a 25-yard shot, creeps into the bottom corner to save it. Otherwise, Mowbray was stood there at times with his head in his hands, probably thinking,
"What have I done?
What have I done?" Yeah, but. Now, listen, any manager coming in's got some work to do with these players. And at the minute, there don't seem to be much rumours of anyone coming in. But I think Mowbray will get a tune out of him. He'll get us to where he needs to get us for this season.
You tweeted this week just how alarming the summer contracts are for Birmingham. Literally half the squad is out of contract in the summer, which you've highlighted on here before. And of the remaining half, I think it's fair to say not many of them, in your view, deserve to stay. What have we got left? 17 games left. There's no danger of you going down, I don't think. What have those players out of contract got to do to win a new one?
Nothing. I don't care what they do. From now until the end of the season, they've been there long enough. We know what they're about. And like I keep saying to everyone who I speak to, whether it be on Twitter or on here, when they leave Blues in the summer, where will their next move be? Because I can guarantee it, they'll all be League One. And that shows the level of these players. None of them will stay in the Championship, or if maybe 1 or 2, and none of them will definitely go to the Premier League. Let's put it that
way. This summer's going to be a massive overhaul then.
Yeah, it's huge, but we've got money to spend in summer. We're clear of what this financial fair play is. I'm not up to date with all that, but apparently we're the books are getting wiped a bit more cleaner, so we'll have some money to spend, but there's a lot of players to replace. So yeah, it's a big summer for Blues, this is, but they've got to make sure they're in the league first.
Yeah. The thing is, there's definitely 3 worse teams than Birmingham on paper, isn't there? And you've got
on paper, yeah, there's more than that on paper. But as we know, on paper, to being in a game, I mean, we played Sheffield Wednesday. On paper, we're a much better team. Just scraped past them. I mean, I think there was Rotherham as well. We drew at home to them, and on paper, we're a better team than them. So, yeah, you'd like to think there's definitely at least 3 teams worse off than us, but you never know.
All right, to compare his starting lineup against Swansea then to the starting lineup he should start at the Bet365 this weekend. Any tweaks, changes needed, change formation? Because this is a tough game, this.
Yeah, so I like some of Stoke's players. I like that one left back is it left back or left winger? The one that scored against us a couple of weeks ago. I like him. I like Lewis Baker as well. I can't believe you were freezing him out.
Good old Alex Neil.
So yeah, I think that for me, I think he needs to drop that Koji Miyoshi. I think he's too lightweight for this league. He loses every 50-50 ball that he's involved in. I'd probably bring back Bakuna in, or I suppose you got to look at Jordan James, ain't you? I think you got to start putting him back in that starting 11. But Mowbray will work this out pretty quick. I'm confident in that.
And of course, Mowbray was on the list of names, Liam, which we were looking at and discussing as Stoke. Schumacher will no doubt
wait for a proper team.
Any changes needed from the Rotherham game here, the starting 11?
There's no real changes there needed. He can change it up a bit. We've got quite a decent squad coming now. Obviously, we're missing Shamadou still. He's at AFCON. So I imagine Hoover will play right back, and Jordan Thompson's been filling in for left back while Ender Stevens has been injured, and he's actually played really well there. So he could keep the same team. I can't see him changing too much. I can't see Pearson coming back in, and I can't see Daniel Johnson getting back in. He might give Kundal a rest and play Bae-Jun Ho, he is really good. He is going to be a top player. He is. Bae-Jun Ho is only 20, and he's starting to strut his stuff now and get a bit more into the league. So, yeah, I think as long as he doesn't play Wesley, he'll be all right.
Villa.
No.
He might be one of them where he just comes on and bags a goal.
All right, you will. He'd be in with that Daniel Johnson. Because he supports the Villa, doesn't he? So it'll be him if one of them two will score.
If one of them two scores, I will transfer you 50 quid because neither of them two are scoring.
Well, you've said it on live video now.
I know.
Recording.
Damn.
Okay. We've been talking about atmospheres as well at certain grounds, Liam. What's the atmosphere been like at the Bet365 recently?
It's been awful over the recent years. People they just have enough of it. It's not even anger; it's just apathy that comes in.
Yeah.
Watching, you don't mind if they're bad. You don't mind if they're bad players that are low paid and they don't perform. When you've constantly bought high paid players in and they just underperform and they don't care, and you've had managers constantly come in and tell you all the glory that they're going to do and they don't do any of it. Apathy just set in. So there's a bit more positivity under Schumacher at the minute. But like I say, I'm not going to get carried away. Just give him some time. He's pretty young as well, and he's said so many times, he said he will make mistakes. So I think everyone's on board to just give him some time, let him see what he wants to do, and we'll go from there. But I think there's always a decent atmosphere from Stoke. It's always decent. I hate playing Brum. This is the first time we beat them since like the 60s at St Andrews, and I think they beat us past 2 times at Stoke as well. So
yeah, we always do, aren't it?
Yeah, it's never a happy game. So
it's weird how you have teams like those that you've got you've always had the run on West Brom, didn't you, for years, didn't you?
We did for a bit,
yeah. Right, let's get some.
Run on anyone now.
Yeah. Let's get some predictions then, shall we? I can't predict this one actually. Of all the 12, I'm staying away from this from my bets this weekend. Stoke Birmingham. Go on, Liam. Give it your best shot.
Let's go. Don't concede many. Don't score many. Let's stay positive. 1-0 win.
Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, it could have been about a nil. This could be a 0-0, actually, couldn't it? I'm going to write that down. Hold on. 0-0. That's good. Adam, what should be 4-4 now?
I think both teams score. We're not right at the back, but I can see a goal in us. I think we'll definitely score. I think they'll score as well, but I'm hoping for a 2-1, but I'm going to go 1-1.
All right, nice one. Right, cheers both for entertaining us. And again, if you're a Stoke or Birmingham fan and disagree with anything that's been said here, which like lots of you do, stick a comment below and one of these two will get back to you. Nice one, fellas. Enjoy the games.
Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Ta-ra.
Cheers.